This video to our presentation of 3D Icon Corp. 3D Icon trades on the Bulletin Board Exchange on the ticker TDCP. We're going to revisit this chart again. This is something that we've looked at quite a few times back in through here before it broke out. In through here, identifying some support and resistance levels. Matter of fact, we talked about if it broke through this level, to potentially look for it to come down here around 02, 023. And sure enough, it's holding the support level there right now. So we just want to run through it real quick, see if it's got any hints, if this support level is going to continue to hold, and if there might possibly be some upward movement. We're not getting a whole lot from the MACD. You can see it's pretty much just channeling sideways. Did demonstrate a bullish cross right through there. You can see the histogram bars popping above zero. That in itself is a good thing. And I'll just have my eye on try and break through the upper part of this channel and see if it's going to trend a little bit harder towards zero. PPO, a little bit of a different look, making a slightly lower low. Again, the chart has been on a slide, so you're going to see some lower lows. But once again, a bullish cross was demonstrated. It's nothing too significant at this point because of the lower low. So we're not getting a whole lot from the PPO. But to see a bullish cross is a good thing. This is a nice positioning of the ADX. I always do like to see the negative DI up on top of the positive DI for a potential reversal. And I like to see that ADX itself trying to flatten itself back out and curling down. So a pretty nice look to that indicator. MFIs recently are turning upward. 14 trying to break through 50. That's a pretty decent look, but I'd track this 21 through here. And I'll be looking for that downtrend to get broken and see if this can add a little bit of strength to it. Start making some higher highs in the longer term portion of that indicator. Accumulation distribution still clearly in a downtrend. Really just look for it, try and hold somewhere around that level. Try to show some strength, but again, not much from the AD at this point. Shaking money flow, it is good to see that starting to trend back towards zero. That tells you that selling pressure is at least subsiding slightly. Commodity channel also trending upward, nice look to it. Full stove finally coming out of oversold territory. A little bit of momentum starting to gather behind this stock. And the Trix looks like it might be demonstrating a bullish cross. Now again, still in a downtrend, still making a lower low. It's not the strongest signal in the world, but seeing that cross is a good thing. RSIs, of course, are trending upward. Breaking through 50 is going to be something I'm going to have my eye on. I reference this all the time and see how difficult it can be to break through 50 and gain some real strong momentum. So I'll be looking for not only the 7, but the 14 and 21 to pop their way above 50. Of course, all this just really ties in with this price per share holding this support level. You can see it was a strong area of resistance. It actually runs all the way up to around there, around 023, 024. And you can see this channel that's been fighting and staying within that channel even for the last several weeks. So I'm going to have my eye on volume trying to come in and see if it can pop through that, because there's not a lot of resistance in its way until it gets back up near 3 cents. Of course, that's going to be a tough spot. This 50-day moving average is coming down right there. It's dynamic. It's going to reinforce that idea of the resistance at 3. But it always starts with baby steps, and that's continuing to hold the 2-cent support level and then trying to break and hold above 023, 024. Those are the key things I'm going to have my eye on with TDCP, and I wanted to revisit it because it's kind of getting at that make or break point. It's been trending sideways now for several weeks. Indicators are trying to gain a little bit of strength, but they're either going to have to fizzle out or make a stronger move, I think, sometime in the not too distant future. If it can't hold 2 cents, it will pick up a little bit more right here around 017 and even more around 015. So if it falls through 2 cents, those are the two spots I'd have my eyes on to the south side. But with a little bit of buying pressure it did take on yesterday, you see it trades with a fair amount of liquidity, 2.1 million shares traded. I think this is worth putting on the watch list for the remaining part of the week and see how this performs. As always, merely my interpretation of the TDCP chart. Thank you for watching and trade smart.